Mrs. May's impasse. How did it come to this? Brexit was always going to be difficult. We had to balance politics, sovereignty, with economics, wealth, income. It's like squaring the circle. But as soon as we started, the government introduced a series of red lines starting in October 2016. First, they said, we want to cut immigration. And the European Union said, in that case, you need to leave the single market because freedom of movement of labour is part of the single market. And that ruled out some of the options. Next, we said, we want our own trade policy. And that meant we had to leave the customs union. Next, we said, we won't pay anything else into the budget. And that closed further options. And then we said, we won't respect rulings from the European Court of Justice. And that made other cooperation in the single market even more difficult. But all of these constraints left one place that apparently we could land, and that was Canada +++, a regular sort of free trade agreement. But then we remembered Ireland. Ireland, the need to keep the open border between Northern Ireland and the Republic forever, is our longest standing and deepest and most binding commitment of all. And once we recognise that, actually all the options that previously were possible are no longer so. We've moved into a world where politics have completely dominated economics, and we have to find a way out. With those fateful red lines, there's nowhere else to go. Either we back the politics and adopt no deal, and that leaves Ireland high and dry, or we go back to the economics and stay in a customs union and the single market.